Well, now it is News Extra Time on KNEB, and brought to you by Intralinks today. And Kevin Mooney, take it away.
All right, bud, will do. Talking to a couple of guys I talked to quite a bit. Mark Bohl, the Scottsbluff Public Works Director, and Bob Bennett, the Scottsbluff County Public Works Director. We're going to talk about roads this morning. We're going to let Mark start it off since he has all these projects going on this summer. And we're starting off with Avenue N. He's already doing it, Avenue N. Good morning, partner.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, Kevin.
You bet.
We have started on Avenue N and the new zoo entrance. If you're on the Beltline, you'll see barricades sitting along the shoulder. But, we're moving the entrance down because the pathway, when it goes, it will be located on the what used to be entrance. So Paul Reed is out there. We should have that done here in a couple weeks. They'll pave back to the state right away on the zoo side, and then Avenue N will be a full connection to the state highway. And we got that permitted so that we could allow a little ease of traffic off West Overland onto the highway because we lost that little road, the connector from West Overland to the Beltline. When that property sold, they closed that.
Yeah. So this should make for a nicer entrance to the zoo, I would think.
This will be really nice because it'll be a straight shot into the campground and to the zoo instead of following that little curvy, windy road. And it's deteriorated. We've put a lot of repairs into it, but this will give those motorhomes and vehicles pulling trailers much better access, a better turning radius, and a straight shot back to the campground and to the YMCA facilities.
All right, you're going to be working on, let's jump over to Avenue B here real quick. You're already starting on that, right?
Yep, Avenue B, we closed that this morning from 31st to 33rd. And what I'm doing there, it's concrete all the way up to 31st, and then it goes for 2 blocks of asphalt and then back to concrete. So that's really deteriorated. Something, our base is bad or something. So I'm have Simons in there this morning. We're going to mill 2 off and fill 2 back, and we can do that in a day. So we just did a day closure. We're still allowing local traffic to those businesses, of course, and we did visit with the funeral homes and the other places to let them know that this was coming, but only for a day. But businesses will have access, and we hope to be in and out of there sometime this evening when it cools off the asphalt so we can open that up to traffic.
All right. 2nd Avenue on 27th Street, we're putting in left-hand turn lanes. Vital, really, over there by the high school.
And it is. We had talked about that project for a number of years and trying to figure out how I could squeeze a left bay into 27th. So what we did is I was able to acquire an easement from 2nd to 3rd, which helped. So what we'll do is we'll take parking away from the park along 27th there. There's like 6 stalls that go away. That'll become the new outside lane. And then we've bought new signal light poles and mast arms, 45-foot, and new controller. And the city crews have been up already. We're trenching new conduits and wire so we can get those old poles removed and the controller's gone, and we'll have all brand new. But that made room. Then we'll move the sidewalk back by the water tower, and that lane then you'll merge back in just before 3rd, back into its normal. But we'll have a left bay on both directions then that be protected, so those left movements into the school and onto 2nd by the park will flow smooth. It allows that protected left arrow.
Okay. 12th and Winter Creek. This is the project where we're extending the road right over there behind Reganis Honda and the motel, right?
It is. 12th will come off 27th, and this is a new street. It's all dirt now, and it'll go north, and it'll accommodate not only Reganis and the outlots and the motel, but the other half, the east half, will accommodate the college as well for their dorms and another access to the college. And it goes north, and we have a roundabout at the north end that then comes around to Winter Creek. So we'll improve Winter Creek as well. so we'll have some access points. We want to alleviate some of the traffic, as much as we can, and it allows those folks from up above, they can come down and bring 12th down to 27th and maybe not have to meander all the way over and through the residential to get to 17th to 27th or over to 5th. And so hopefully all these projects will help some traffic movements and some congestion.
All right. We'll take a quick break, talk to Bob here about Sugar Factory Road, which will be starting, we're hoping, sometime this week, right after this.
Is your wireless computer network secure? With their years of professional service, you can trust Intralink's technical solutions to keep your small or medium business computer system up and running. Not having a secure wireless network can put your computers at risk. Call Intralinks at 632-6590 to have one of their highly experienced techs set up, troubleshoot, and secure your wireless network. For weekly tips and information, friend Intralinks on Facebook at intralinks.net/Facebook.
All right, we're back on News Extra. Bob Bennett and Mark Bohl are here. We're talking about roads, and Mark's filled you in on all those city projects that are going on. Bob is going to tell us now about the big county project, Sugar Factory Road, the 4 miles from 27th Street all the way up to Lake Minnetonka Road. And it's marked, and we're going to get started maybe as early as tomorrow?
Possibly. We're talking about milling the city portion today. And then Thursday or Friday, they should start the leveling course, which will be a 1/2 inch to 1 inch all the way out. They'll come back, put down a fabric or a geotextile, and put the 2 inches over the top of that.
All right. So this is bad. This is just so badly needed, isn't it? I mean, this road's horrible.
Yes, it is. And with the amount of traffic, I think our average daily traffic around 42nd was around 1,800 cars a day. And that's only going to increase over the years. So, it was badly needed.
All right. Now, this project will run maybe as far as August 21st. August 21st is the absolute end date, right?
Right. I'm talking to Rod Bales, the superintendent with Simon. He's looking at 3 weeks. They'll do the shouldering and seeding when they're done and mailbox turnouts. The county will do the striping when the project's all done. But hopefully, barring no breakdowns or bad weather, we can get this pretty well wrapped up in 3 weeks.
All right. And this will be done under traffic, although you would suggest that once this thing gets really going, that maybe you want to go somewhere else as far as using a different road for a while, right?
Right. They'll have pilot cars there, so it will slow you down if you're going to work or you need to be somewhere, leave early. Or take an alternate route, whether it's cutting over to Highway 71 or over to County Road 24, and that would take you down to J, which is still in the project, but there's several ways to get around it, and I would advise that.
All right, very good. That's Sugar Factory Road, and once again, that work could start as early as tomorrow, so be aware. That's going to be happening here very, very soon. And slow down when you see these construction guys out doing their work. That's one of the biggest things. Just slow down, make sure everybody's going to be safe, including the construction workers, yourself, flag girls, pilot people, all those folks, right?
Stress that, yes. Please slow down.
All right. Okay, boys. Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming in, telling us all about these projects.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for the invitation.